anybody else felt that way or if you guys thought everything looked perfect. To be clear, I'm not in any way trash talking the game here, and it could easily be a lighting issue or some kind of photo mode filter that like messes up the skin on some of the pictures. But regardless, I'm still incredibly hyped. I just noticed it and I wanted to bring it up. But now I actually want to get into something that a lot of people have expressed being pretty upset about, and that's the paywall. When I first scrolled through the screenshots, I actually didn't realize how much of the stuff I was seeing was locked behind the Ultimate Edition until I looked at the Rockstar website. So there are apparently exclusive vehicle mod shops, a tattoo parlor, hair salon, even a safe house that's all locked behind the paywall. And at first glance, that does feel a little bit messed up. But when you compare it to other AAA games or live service games out there, charging $20 extra these days, you're getting a lot of extra value for the money that you're paying compared to the other games that are releasing. If you just grab the base game, I also don't think you're going to miss out much in the grand scheme of things, because the sheer amount of content that's going to be in the core game is going to be massive regardless. And if you do decide to go for the Ultimate Edition, I genuinely think you're going to get your money's worth. I mean, we're talking exclusive cars, clothing, weapon skins, access to extra shops, and a boat with a weapons crate. There's a lot that's packed into that tier. So the base game is $80, and the Ultimate Edition pushes that up to $100. So you're looking at an extra $20. And honestly, that doesn't feel that outrageous to me at all, especially considering that people were bracing for the base game alone to cost $100, and it didn't. Now, here's something else that has me a little bit curious. Rockstar hasn't said a single word about GTA 6 Online yet. And we know that there's a free month of GTA Plus that's tied to pre-ordering, but nothing about the online itself. So some people are speculating that the online might end up being sold completely separate. And I'm not really sure how I would feel about that, because if we end up paying $80 or $100 for the single-player game, and then we would have to spend or drop another $40 or $50 just to access the online whenever it releases, I feel like that would feel pretty rough, you know? I don't think that's actually what's going to happen, but we have genuinely zero information right now, so it's kind of hard to say anything for certain. So overall, yes, I'm still extremely hyped for this game, and none of this changes anything. I think that GTA 6 is going to be one of the greatest games ever made, regardless of my concerns that I've had with some of the screenshots, or the fact that there's going to be a paywall for some extra items. But I'm genuinely curious what you guys think. Are you going to buy the Ultimate Edition? Because personally, I am. You know, that has always been my plan since day one. I've said it many times. But let me know in the comments what you think about the paywall, which edition you're going to get, and also, what do you think is going to happen with the online? Drop your thoughts below, and like always, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys in Vice City.
Cross fired over. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Good physical play. Couldn't keep the move.
So welcome back everyone, my name is Echo. Today in this video we're checking out the other free add-on that was released on the Minecraft Marketplace. This one was created by Spark Universe and it's called a Thermoa. So this is kind of like a marketing tactic because next month we're getting an official Aether port to Minecraft Bedrock Edition created by Spark Universe. Now you might have seen this pop up on your screen the other day, basically saying, hey, it's available now. If you missed it, you can scan this QR code down here. It will take you directly to the page it is completely free. Take advantage of it. So if we tap on this, and I imagine a lot of people have already started to download it, yes, over 1,500. It sits with a 4.7 star rating out of 5. The description just says, MOAs have escaped the Aether, find them in your world and become friends for life. Mount up, cover ground quickly, skip over ravines, and soar through the skies. Aether MOAs come in 3 distinct colours, blue, white and black. And there's even babies. They're just a really cute collaboration that they've decided to release on the Minecraft Marketplace. The community is very excited for the Aether, and this is just giving you a slight taste. The add-on file size is 930 kilobytes. So this is just one of those fun and really quirky add-ons that you could introduce to your world, and honestly, it wouldn't go too far off vanilla. You can actually see them naturally spawning right behind me. But as always, once you do have this installed in your pre-existing world, you're going to be given a guidebook. This one has to be placed on the ground. How do they work? It says the Aether Moa. The Moa is a neutral mob that roams a variety of biomes in the overworld. Taming and breeding, golden food items are used to tame, breathe, and heal the Moa. Riding, you can use a saddle to ride a tamed. Some Moas run faster or jump higher than others, so they've kind of adopted the horse mechanic. As you know, Minecraft, some horses are going to be faster than others. And as for the rest of this, it just basically says Reddit is Spark Universe, their website, TikTok, etc. And it says Aether Legends is coming July 14th. For more info, visit this website right here. But like I did say, this is just a small marketing tactic, which is pretty small. We need to couple items here. Before we do spawn them, I think it said there's 3 different colours that you can find, and this one has just been chilling in my world since the start. So it is a sign for me to check them out. Do they code you holding an item? Really, I love the textures of these, by the way. They're absolutely fantastic. Hello, little friends. Oh, they're standing on they're standing on my command blocks. Yeah. Wait, where is he? They're standing on my command blocks. Just teleported me around the world. Right here, this one. Okay, so I'm going to tame you first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he's greedy. No, I have to take. Okay, so you give him the food, then you mount. Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. This one's a menace. Okay, so you're given the food, you then get on, they then become tamed, you then put a saddle on them. It's brilliant, check them out. I'm showing a lot of you my world to be specific, you know, so we'll do a little bit of exploring here. This is so cool. They can fly as well. They're saying some can be faster than others, which means you could do a really cool, like, racing game with your friends. We had another one. I think he's inside. I think he might actually be in there. Dude, this is so cool. Maybe it's this one making the noise. They don't necessarily fly. They more because, of course, they do typically exist inside of the Aethers. It's amazing. This is so fucking cool, you know. It's so cool to mess around with these guys. So the whole thing here is to try and save it. So look, now this is the first person perspective. Now, everybody knows it's underneath. Taking damage. Enchanted one. Who's this?
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
Don't you want this? I throw it to you. It says that the golden ones are used to heal them. Let's very quickly try and go up with you.
Doesn't have to do it on his own.
Okay, let's get in.
But they dealt with the
There we
first
go.
foe.
We didn't. I'm supposed to hit you.
Tejon
They
Buchanan.
do. They do.
Now with David.
Okay, he's 100% not going to be my friend, but the question is, he's fast to see. They do have different speed. Look, he's like stalking his prey. I think so. I think so. I wish they had more colors, you know. It makes me excited for the 8th because I do imagine this is how they're going to work. It's going to work the exact same way. He is still following me. You're just like, yes, it is.
And with that, the
Question
first half
is,
drawn.
will he follow me to the ends of the earth here? Is
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway.
Is he going to chase me? Is he? Yeah, he is. Okay, so maybe we have a bit of this one. I mean, he was only stalking me. We're going to have to go all the way back with this one, but I'm pretty sure we use this. Wouldn't it, like, we take this off? Hey,
now what can they do?
Here you are. I think we'll take the stairs here. It's a little bit safer.
Well, that's the end of that for now. Oh, genuine chance.
Injured. It does say they spawn in various different biomes. I think the more you explore, you will encounter these. There's another one. There's another one. You can get babies of these, so very quickly, if we switch the creator mode, spawn it on it. Is there like a baby one? Type in. Then it wants spawn egg. Babies. I thought it'd work like regular Minecraft where you tap it and you get the babies that way. They do say they have different speeds.
In it goes.
I want to get maybe one of these. How many gold are there? This one, I'm curious to see how fast it's going to be. So you're not with me. Or you can't tell. These are kind of the... See, tell the difference between these. Okay, so I'm going to give this one the golden one. Instead of feed him. So when
I'm
I
to load this is coaching.
maybe I have to like base it. Good that way. You're still injured. He sits. Hold on, you sit too.
Possession lost by Canada.
You sit. Maybe gold is used then?
Ali.
I was able to heal this one. How do I breed him? I think this one's being very stubborn. So this one I was able to give an item. So we'll very quickly... Oh no, you are now, my friend. Let's try and breed these two. So, there we go.
Well, it's a brilliant attack.
Okay, so they're going to be just a little baby. So cute. Okay, so they've now been bred. This one, I don't think I've got you as a friend, so voice let's give FP a saddle. You get these every time. Saddle you up. They should have had some armor with these. So, like, if I was to give you... No, this one's just really stubborn. So I think I'd have to get another version of this. So if I was to just pick... Okay, so... I would like you to be my friends. We'll grab some more of these saddles very quickly. Let me little friends. Another one here. We need the babies. Okay, put this in here. And then go. Wait. Here we go. My first one was just really stubborn. So that's all the colours you're able to get. Okay, so they say that some can be slightly faster. He seems really quick, to be fair. I kind of want to do like the normal terrain with these, and then the last one we have is.
Well, this is what we call
So this one looks slightly different from that one. Maybe that's just me.
Hang on, the flag has gone up.
Yeah.
So we get on you. You should be confident. Okay, so they can't get you off. Here we go, take this, come on. And you will be besties. Okay, I put that on there. So I'm just curious if we can mix and match with these. So, at this one. And then if I get on this one, it might be stubborn and might not allow it either. We shall see. Look at the way like you hold their neck too. Actually, so cool. Okay, so if I give you this, what do you give me? Okay, so that's available. I like this one. He seemed really fast, but then again, so did this one. So can I re-breed these guys? No, because they've already bred, so maybe I'd have to grab you. Oh wait, you're a new one. Okay, so we'll grab you. Let's see if this all work. That's the stubborn one. He does not want to be friends. You. Should put us on as well. And then once you have a baby, I think you can grow them by feeding them like this, right? So if we give ourselves a saddle, it should already, I was going to say, maybe it should already be tamed to me. Okay, so anyway, so cool, I like this one. We could, I just want to see what it's like during the normal terrain, so as a fly, like, oh, when they do fly, you just hit space. It gives you a boost with them.
Clever defending.
That's so cool. That's so cool. And we've got to traverse to the area here.
Ahmed.
How can we get with this guy? It would be a miracle if we can make it to the Echo Head, but we'll try. We'll try it. What's the target up there? Need it. We're gonna make it to the Echo Head. Making it right to the top. It's almost like they feel normal. Does that sound really weird that it feels like this is like really normal? Like it should only exist in Minecraft. So cool. I want to try and make it to the Echo Hub here. I really wish we had some kind of armor. I also think like /give, happy, a spear. I feel like a netherite one. I feel like the spears would be so cool as well.
No longer thinking.
Okay, little guy. Right, get ready for this. Let's go. 1, 2. Yes! You have absolutely no problem with making it to the Echo Dome here. So you only get a limited amount of them. I think it's 3 boosts in total that you get with these. Make it. See if we can make it to the center gap over there, just above my head. See if we can make this. 1, 2. So I chose this correctly. It's going to be close, guys. This is going to be close.
But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Could still be dangerous.
Just 2 points. The other test I wanted to do is how they work on water. They can walk. They tread water in a way. When you jump out, yeah, you can. Dude, there's so many of them. Kind of as I imagined, like plains-ish biomes, biomes. Those kind of terrain areas is where you're going to find them. They're really quick. Let's grab one more. We'll grab one more. Obviously, you jump off. Ooh, you run the risk of getting yourself injured. There we go. We'll get on you. Yeah. I wish they did something like they can jump further. This one's really quick, actually. It's really quick. We can. Yeah, he's really quick. One of the fastest ones we've had. Yeah, let's try to make it. It's going to be a close one. Back to the Echo Hub. 1, 2. No, we only needed 3. Perfecto. Absolutely no problem at all. It's fun, it's quirky, and most importantly, it's completely free. I love this. Of this, and it makes me super excited for the introduction of their upcoming add-on, which again is going to be the Aether Legend of the Light 14. I love this, guys. Make the most of it. Have a wonderful day.
इधर दिया भी करने की नहीं चम्बक भाषा करना
So, I've tested every Adidas World Cup boot since 2010, and in today's video, I'm going to rank them in a tier list to basically see which ones are my favorite, which one should probably stay in the past and be awesome forever as quickly as possible. So, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia here, some absolutely go-to boots, some pretty big disasters, and of course, leading up to the Road to Glory 26. So,
Mowbray here, along with Stuart Robson, and we're delighted to be bringing you commentary on this one. It's the USA facing Australia. Well, there are some good matchups all over the pitch today, so I think this will be a very interesting watch.
might tone down,
Here's the
especially
United
considering
States
what
team
it is
sheet.
competitors
Well,
brought
it's
to the
certainly
table.
a back
One
four,
good
but
goal
I think
the
we'll see a
attention
lot of
anyways.
rotation in
Liverpool
midfield.
is
They
50
just need to have a
which
good
according to
understanding
was
about when to pull
completely
from
unheard
play
of.
and when to drop it
Gigantic
over to a teammate.
revolution.
It
So
certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to
165
me.
pounds, you got this sprint skin upper, a synthetic upper that was actually for the standard back then, was really, really soft. You got the spring cage, the internal structure here to give you a little bit of lockdown.
Spell of
And then
decent possession.
very, very thin
Oh,
spring
that's a
frame will
really
save you
lovely
a
ball.
lot of weight.
Cracking effort, cracking
You know,
save,
the upper
cracking
softness
start.
was
Yeah,
quite
good
good.
play
The
all
feel
round.
was relatively
Excellent fight
unavailable.
matched by the save.
And the flames were on the ball. Very sharp. Obviously, it was hyper light to the point
Just
where
a little untidy.
sensation of not really wearing anything on your feet. It felt responsive. And comparing it to the Puma V110s and the Nike Mercurials at the time, it was just a totally different experience, and frankly also
Moving forward
much,
well.
much better. So good that beautiful
Now,
interesting
can he
things
get the
are made,
crossing?
and for that
Moves
reason
around
alone,
there.
it's
It's a simple
this
save.
Yeah,
was
what a
making
wasted
some really
opportunity
good
that
defense
was.
and to
Big,
wear.
big
So
chance.
yeah, best team.
Well
There's
read
also
to gain
a leather
possession.
version of the F50 Adizero, which to me was even better.
Well, he's
So
a
it weighed
player that many have
175
been
grams, 10
talking
grams
about.
more, but when you
But we
consider
were
what you
talking
got
about him
for
for
those
the
10
right
grams
reasons
extra, it
today,
was an
though.
Well, he's the
absolutely
creative spark for
wild
this team.
experience.
He can
So you have
travel
this
through
gold
midfield
leather
and
full
pick the
foot, synthetic
passes,
leather
and he's got
midfoot,
that pace off
and
the
while
mark,
it's
and
not
I'm sure we're
great
going to see
sharp
that again
or
today.
hyper light on feet, you still get very close touch on the ball, but with just a
Bit of
little
room
bit of
here, it's
extra
promising.
elegance and the comfort. So
Put under
in
real pressure there
2010,
and counted.
do this. So, you know, it cannot be anything else than it is.
Good work, they put it back.
Which was
Marker done
not
for.
great. It took a lot of weird decisions for me, not many of which worked. For instance, they ditched the K-leather full foot from the British Powersworth that was lovely for a thicker, less pliable, clover style
good defending,
half leather
just when it
on
was
the
looking
Predator
threatening.
X. They also
They've
ditched
got
the fold-over
everything
tongue,
right
gave
there.
this really thick burrito style tongue as well. They made some changes to the SL rubber Predator elements, put them higher up the foot,
himself in the
and
way,
in general,
well
it was
held.
just a much thicker, heavier, more bulky boot that personally, yeah, it felt powerful, but it just never really enjoyed it. I was
Make
missing
something
rubber
happen.
down here at the front of the toe, and on the toe side it was
Too much
okay,
weight
and actually
put on the
softened
pads,
up pretty
goal
well.
kick.
That's just not enough of it. The midfoot was really stiff, and I never found it to be that comfortable. And to me, the Predator X is the second worst Predator
Tyler Adams.
I've ever owned.
On for
The thing
Pulisic.
is that the Manicure 3, thankfully, was a lot
Adams.
better than the Predator X. However, durability-wise,
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
into the ground. So when I pulled them out of the shelf, both outsoles.
Good save, and enough on
Actually,
it
a
to get it
relatively
away
solid
too.
pair of boots. You got a nice, really soft K-leather full foot, then you put a molded sock lining, and a little bit of cream foam in the heel to make it a little bit more comfortable and comfortable.
He glanced at the
So
pitch
with a
there,
floating
but only
tongue,
himself to
the
blame
overall
really
comfort
for a
was
play
really
in the
nice. It was
Smiths.
easy to wear, very slipper-like, but it had a couple problems. One was that the heel was really slippery. Didn't really have the
Tyler
socks.
Adams.
And also, it was just really heavy, 290 grams, which I know was
Brilliant
back then,
anticipation.
but knowing modern leather boots, it was just, yeah. I know it's the deal, but even durability, only 16
Suter.
years? It's not. So, solid boot, but it can't be higher than a C-tier. And the durability was stupid. In 2014, it was Brazuca time in Brazil, where Germany ended up snatching the win. This was the battle match, which is arguably one of the most iconic World Cup packs ever. It's inspired by war paint from the indigenous tribes with patterns from animals in the Amazon rainforest. Sounds epic? That's because it was. Once again, the F50 was the headliner on the pack, and I think it's fair to say that Adidas hit absolute
Where with the
gold
tackle?
with this one. What you got here was super soft, pliable, super thin, hyper-cut upper. You got a mesh midfoot, and you got this more expensive muscle with a lovely stop pattern. And I think for those of us who are old enough to have tried this, none of us totally realized and appreciated just how good this boot is. Because all of this, all the components, were really good, and it only weighed 100
Great reading of the game.
which even today is impressively light. Everyone's freaking out about the Vapor 17s being on. This was 2014. So, absolutely amazing. The thing is that it was really sleek, very nimble. It was so insanely soft. Even out of the box, it only got better as you broke it in. So, very comfortable. And the outsole is one of the best outsoles to ever come out of Hatchet and Harrods, in my opinion. The only niggle, I think the boot was a little bit slicker, which Adidas actually fixed in the storyline in the colorways coming after that. This is the absolutely broken speed. Maybe just broken boot in general. And it's acted as inspiration, as a blueprint from modern speedboats today. Look, same concept. It's a Ketos Cadet, same concept. Probably one of the easiest steers in the history of TFSs.
Weston McKennie.
To be fair, the Predator instinct was also a lot of fun. And if we're being honest, this probably could as easily have been called the Predator LCC because it had a lot of the same Predator souls like we saw from the True Release of Soldiers. So what you got here was a Predator chopper that was immense, just like it was on the F50 Addy Zero. And all these elements here, plus the pads. I like this vibes on the ball. It was a lot of fun to try the ball with.
Well, here's the replay. It's really like the ball played into the bottom. Very slightly and what a finish it is. That is such a good finish.
And I know to a lot of people, this is like a return to the true DNA of the Predator, the more powerful fuels of the Predator, rather than the more controllable like originally they had taken for a few years with the LC boots. A lot of people love these. Personally, I never flew them, so
could be a chance here.
especially to you with, but it's also an immediate. And then we're trying to one point of let's play with the idea of energy. So again, house theme in 2014 was hybrid forward, which had a slightly different stick pattern than the regular version, but still lovely. You had the energy sling or rubber piece sitting across the foot, which kind of fixate your foot, hold it in place, and you maximize the responsiveness to actually push it off. Now, also nailed by the energy pulse element under the foot on the outsole that kind of spring prevent your foot, but also release a bit of energy as you push off. The thing is that the Nitro Charge was really nice to wear. The upper was immense, the shape was really good, it was nice and light, but I also never felt that the energy sling really lived up to what it promised you. Yeah, the lockdown was okay, but nothing more than that. And it was just nice to wear. And that was it. The ironic thing is that if Adidas had done away with the energy sling and slapped some acid rubber elements on, this would probably, to me, have been a better Predator than the actual Predator. But they didn't, so beat you. But the 11 Pro 2 was also a bit of an interesting one because in line with all the other boots, it actually also had the top upper instead of the porous leather that we got on the regular 11 Pro 2s. Now the thing is that it didn't really affect the feel of the boot much. Sure, you had a new stitch pattern here, but the upper was so soft and so light that you got this really cushioned and very, soft, pillow-like touch and fit as well. Really comfortable, and I reckon that most players back then didn't really realize that it was natural leather and probably wouldn't either today. Plus, it was actually a little bit lighter. Now, the thing is also that I never really personally typed all that much with the 11 Pro 2. It's a little bit heavy because of the outsole, and that was the only larger which it didn't do it for me, plus it was a little bit slippery. So, still, if you're totally close, if you're at one house, probably high seat. Maybe it was a bit because it was so soft, like, you was like, compared to 2018 in Russia, when Adidas brought out energy. That had a lot for color to complement the black and white Tesla 18. As for the boots, it was a mixed bag of goods. It was making A's books. The Predator came back, in name at least, with the 18 Plus. They gave us the control skin. That was basically a laceless upper made out of Primeknit that was really soft. You got the high ankle collar here, and then you also had this molded texture on the forefoot, meaning that while you didn't per se have any SL rubber elements, you also got a little bit of texture and some sort of solidity on the ball. Fit-wise, it was actually really nice. Obviously, the upper was super soft, and you also had the loveliest foam liner on the inside. It was very, very plush and really easy to wear. But the thing is that it also felt more like an Ace 18 Plus that was called Predator for the vibes. never really had that Predator DNA. So, decent boot, but a solid beat here.
We can virtually guarantee it.
But then you also had the Nemesis 18 Plus.
On the pitch, and of
And
course,
it's good that I missed a little bit because it was so different and so wide. So you had these 360 agility bandages that were slightly stretchy and elasticated in the midfoot, and then Adidas have replaced the agility knit in the forefoot with the material called agility mesh. So mesh, as you could guess. And it was a little bit weird, but also gave you a really adaptive and very snug, so for me at least, a very, very comfortable fit where it was just hugging your foot in a very secure way, but with a little bit of adaptiveness to it as well. Now, it was laceless in Plus. I actually enjoyed the 0.1 a little bit more because I had laces, so it had better lockdown, and also had a little cut here, meaning that it was a little bit easier to get on. And especially the messy version here, I enjoyed a lot because it has the tracks outsole, which alongside the 2014 Sprint frame is probably one of my favorite Adidas outsoles. So I would say that the Plus version is A tier, while this is very high A tier, and if you argue that it's S tier, I'm not. It's like so comfortable, so light, it just so on the X18 Plus, Adidas have not only done away with the lace cover from the X16 and 17 Plus, but also dropped the laces all over together. What you got here was an upper called a skeletal weave. It was basically a leaner weave with a slightly less sophisticated variation of the leaner weave that we see on the Superfly 11 today. It was a solid upper and a decent fit overall. It was nice and snug, but still really comfortable in the forefoot. But the material also took a little longer to soften up than I would have liked it to, and the heel fit was maybe a little bit more loose, affecting the lockdown to be, it was mediocre. And it also means that personally I like the 18.1 a little better. It had the speed mesh upper that was softer, plus laces meant that the lockdown was better, and overall it just performed a little better for me. So the Plus is B tier, and the 0.1 is A tier. Now, the Copa 18.1 was not a small improvement on the Copa 17.1, where it had a thinner and softer K-leather forefoot and then these foam cage stripes to give it a little bit of structure on the forefoot, but also add a slightly softer feel to the touch. And the forefoot was absolutely phenomenal, super soft and very, very comfortable. It also had this textile tongue that does feel better on foot than it looks in hand, but it still felt like stuff walking because it was relatively stiff due to the clothing stripe here in the middle. Now, overall, the fit was actually really nice. It was pretty light, the outsole was solid. It just never really made waves. And coming out at the same time as brilliant Timber Legend 7, it just maybe took a bit more of a backseat than the boot deserves. Solid boot. Okay, that's in 2022. The history was written in Messi led Argentina to the title of the memorable final. Probably pronounced, so sorry to all Arabian-speaking viewers, was colorful split opinion. Now, the X-Speedflow Plus came off the back of the brilliant X-Speedflow Plus that, in my book, is one of the three best Adidas speedboats. This, sadly, did not quite the same height. It still had this laceless front upper that, despite maybe feeling a little bit stiffer initially than the Speedflow, actually softened up really well, especially this part of the medial side became really, really nice and soft. It actually fit rather well because it is sleek, it's really low, and it is sculpted around the foot. He was also more common, the same really sleek, still nicely locked in feel of the Speedflow. So I like the which I did enjoy. With that said, the outsole is really good. With the Cometex insert in the forefoot, at least for the walkout model, that was solid, and it still felt fast and nimble. So nowhere near as good as the S-tier Speedflow, but if I'm being fair, it's probably on a low 8. The exception of this will always be skewed by the fact that it is not the Speedflow. But solid boot, the people for one stiffer, higher volume in the toe box never really fit as well. To me, it's a C tier. Didn't enjoy that much. Now, the Predator Edge Plus was rough. Seriously. Now, the big thing was that you had some SL rubber elements plastered all over the upper, basically everywhere, meaning that you got a ton of grip on the both. And while the upper on the knees was actually relatively soft, the hair amount of the stripes also meant that it felt a little bit stiff and never molded that nicely to your foot. Also, the upper was bulged. It's kind of stiff, and while it wasn't thick, it just felt like a brick on my feet. So it's all that nice to wear. Now, to be fair, you have a lot of grip on the ball. It felt really powerful, and if I managed to look past my feet screaming, it was actually really fantastic. So much ease behind the ball. Of course, you also had this weighted power facet thing under the forefoot, which did a total amount of airfall. But that was a gimmick, to say it nicely. So, yeah, this is the worst Predator ever made in my book. F tier, and I sincerely hope I never have to wear it ever again. But thankfully, the Copa Sense Plus is not that big of a mess. What you got here was an updated fusion skin up, so calf leather forefoot and a textile midfoot here. But then you also had the touch puck, this dampened foam puck. You had some sense spots in the heel too, I guess, heel in the heel, which was a little bit weird, and then you had an updated outsole. And to be fair to the Copa Sense, the calf leather in the forefoot was actually nice and soft, but they just wasn't enough of it. And also, while the shape was good, I never really got along with the heel. Plus, it was just a little bit stiff in places I didn't want it to. So, actually nice and nimble when you line it on, but just never really quite so neat. While the shoes are right in, because of the shape being solid, I think this is okay. I mean, back to it. There's not enough leather, it's not soft enough. Much rather go with the 19 or 20 plus instead. Maybe this, but it's 2026 with the road to glory. And look at the crossbar styles. I think it's fair to say Adidas definitely a better lineup for a World Cup. Adidas back having an 50, that is absolutely insane. This is one of the best speed boots that they have ever made. The Halo Skin Plus over here is so soft, and it's an absolute dream where it's close to the ball. It has a little bit of texture to it, and it just, dream. The heel, great, lovely finish there, great lock in. The lockdown is phenomenal, and the outsole is snappy, feels really responsive. There's loads of grip, and it's proper light too. So it just has the holy trinity of being comfortable, lightweight, and responsive that I also get from the 2014 F50 B0. To me, it could be nothing else than an S. One of the great, not as long as one of the gold speed boots in Adidas already. Lightest masterpiece ever. This apron in Halo Halo Evo Whopper that has a little bit of structure in the forefoot. You also get some support from the Halo Cage Plus in the midfoot. Same as the fantastic boot, by the way. It's so it is thin, which is so hyper light that it feels as if it disappears on your feet. So that is a sharp touch on the ball and from decent side from the outsole. But if you're looking for that hyper-responsive feel and tons of lockdown, that's not what you're going to get here. This is really comfortable and actually performs better than you might think. So to me, I'll slap it in the A tier. It's wild. And then there's the Copa Pure 4, which to me is low-key amazing. So just like on the Copa Sense back in 2022, it has a fusion skin upper, but this time the calf leather is soft and pliable and feels thin, and it just like moves in a slip-like way around your feet. And when you combine that with a great, really accommodating shape, and of course the huge floating tongue that helps you adjust the fit just like you want it, it is really very good fit in the heel with a fantastic sway liner. It's just an effortlessly easy boot to put on and enjoy. It feels elegant on the ball, it's relatively light, the outsole works, and I think easy is a good way to describe it. So A tier, worth checking out if you like yourself a good modern leather. And that's for the Predator 26, which comes with a couple of different variations with fold-over tongue, without plus laces. But key for all of them is that you have this textile mesh in the stripe plus upper, where you get these little almost brush-like SR rubber elements on the forefoot, and then a printed, basically, just like a slightly gritty material on the midfoot here. The thing is that on some of the first colorways of the Predator 26, this mesh upper was actually relatively stiff and had really high toe box. Some stylists have fixed that in the water colorway, meaning that it's a lot softer and a lot more pliable. Is it still strict past the Predator 25 with hypertension 2.0 upper? No, I don't think so. But with a relatively decent fit, a nice heel and an outsole that's actually really nice and stable here with a power spine in the midfoot, it's a solid football. best modern
That's a remarkable
probably
save.
not
He
for
just
me,
reacted
but it's
so
also a lot
sharply there.
where now that the
Can
opponent
he
is
deliver it with
softer.
accuracy?
So depending on what you're looking for, you
Well,
I
it did
beat
look
you
promising for a
or
bit.
I'll let you guys say. Of course, while there's no chance to walk per se, this is music
Scott
it's also
McTominay
fantastic material. It's possible
through the middle.
a 80th. If he keeps up this pace, so lots of really cool and iconic moves of these two guys. I think in terms of to me, there's absolutely no question that the battle pack is just absolutely golden. Not just for Adidas, but it has to be one of the most visually striking, iconic World Cup packs ever made. It's not just World Cup packs, but packs in general. You always see the battle pack when it's like wise. I think my highlights would be the 2010 leather F50 Addy Zero, of course. One of the gold Adidas boots, the 2014 F50 Addy Zero. There's also a cheeky one, the Nemesis 18.1 Messi, which is low-key awesome. And then finally, of course, the F50 Hyperfast Elite, which I just love so many things about. But there are also players that they really not coloring themselves in glory. And to me, there seems to be a trend that Adidas bring their absolute A game in their 50s when it comes to the World Cup, and then maybe save the best of their threads for the Euros, or at least non-World Cup years. Because looking at the threads, honestly, none of these would be at the top if I was to make a ranking of the best threads ever. And actually, these two would be absolutely rock bottom. So, well, there's that. But which is your favorite Adidas World Cup boot ever? Well, let me know in the comment section right down below. Remember that if you want any of the road balls, you can buy them in the link tree store right over there. And then also, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel with the notifications on while you're at it. And with those words, I'll see you next time. Signing off. Cheerio.
Skeppy invited me and my friend Fant to 2v2 him and Jude Lowe in Bed Wars. I accepted, but one thing you should know about Jude Lowe is all he does is make little traps and tricks in this game, so it's my goal to not fall for a single one and show these noobs that we're better.
Honestly, it's like left click and right click. Yeah. Oh, because they added that as a feature now. Like in the newer version, you can like put that as a feature. Dude, this way, should we play it? Oh, yeah, they have end stones. We need to pick ends. That's on the ends. I should have put on the ends. They're definitely absolutely playing. I'm scared. Dude, yeah, Judo's gonna try us, bro. Have you seen the videos? Get into the insane machine. Dude, yeah, look at them. They're slow. We can get all the emeralds. They're so stupid. And by the time we get all the emeralds this one, they're probably set. He's pushing me.
That's what I mean.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
Successful intervention, winning the ball back.
And I can also do so it's related to sharpness.
I say that, bro.
So,
Promising pass. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through.
Said loves. We tried to
The tackle that was needed. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, saving officials.
They have a trap. First thing. We have to play that. It makes you like.
Hey, we have one diamond. We can get more. We can get more. Wait,
Let me go get more diamonds. Now I have 3 more. We can also get protection on our armor.
What the fuck? You blocked up the hole. It's been there the whole time. What the hell, bro? Alright, not a good luck. I don't know if that counts as me falling for a trap. I mean, he broke the blocks there, but come on. Fans didn't tell me it wasn't patched up. That's not my fault.
No. It's just Skippy.
I'm gonna be strict on you.
Jiggle's invisible. Where?
I should be facing a
Both
sword.
these teams raring to go. A truly special occasion about to unfold wherever you're watching from around the globe. Guy Mowbray here, joined by Stuart Robson, as we look ahead to this fascinating encounter. Two nations clashed, chance to score. Got behind it and kept it out. The corner is fired in. And the referee has given a penalty.
Already a 10.
Be a booking as well.
Well, I don't think he had a choice, did he?
Yes!
The penalty efficiently put away.
1-0 kill.
Let's take another look. This seems to
I think I'm done a little bit.
by getting to go in one way before placing it into the opposite side. A really good penalty.
That's going to be good to see.
The pass is incomplete. Nicely worked.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
It's just, I mean,
Lovely set
oh,
up.
I know he's cheating.
Distance flag is raised. That'll be offside.
Nice. And then Skippy's coming. He's right behind you. He's following you.
Bit of extra on the pass and he's gone out for a throw.
Okay, Julo and Invis.
Good width to
Where is
this
he?
attack now.
Up to you.
Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore.
What a cheater, bro. God. I know exactly how they're going to play that. Exactly. Yo, you got suck, bro. You got tripped. Sweet. No, you're gonna be scared for a second there. Yeah. Throw yourself into the void. Makes me definitely. And then I fell in the same hole later on to choose the face. Wait, so I'm gonna make this trap. I think it's like right here. Where's the dive thing? Okay, what am I just do it like a bridge to close it? Okay, now here. Wait, no. Why are you making yeah. I'm gonna do it. I think it's you look good for it. I'm like putting so much pressure. Oh, so dude, what the hell? There's the most obvious thing you ever built in your life.
Well, there's another, and they're running away with it
What
now.
the hell is this?
It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Barely took 2.
Dude, this is ghetto, bro.
3-0 as the game restarts.
Dude, they're here. Okay, I'm here. Right here. Skippy. Just do this. He's already started. No. You're running. Wait, no, that's probably Skippy running. Yo, I'm so bad. Okay, I'm gonna respawn. Where is he? Skippy's here. I'm dead.
Decent progress here.
Okay, I'm high. Where is he, dude? He's invisible. They're here. I just...
1-1, well read.
Skippy's running back. He's gonna get trapped. Oh, Skippy's trying to trap me. He thinks it's...
On he goes, terrific. All takes it on. Kept out, but for how long?
He thinks I'm gonna fall for it.
Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Sylvan Vidman.
Yeah, I didn't fall for it.
This could be threatening.
Wait, where's he?
Genuine chance here. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. Careless there. Ball changed hands.
I tried Jude Law and then he's like, yeah, but then you tried to trap me. That is not a trap, buddy.
Vision.
Ooh, you know what?
Now,
Let's try this strat. Let's try this strat.
And that's a decent save, at least certainly made it look that way.
I'm gonna get the.
Stats back up what we've been watching in a really one-sided
Yeah, they're
game.
both kind of mid.
Far too
I feel like there might be a
open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
This is the defense.
Hang on, Stuart, there is.
Defense, dude.
Yeah, and guess what? And I'm gonna add another layer to the defense. Oh, Skippy's here, Skippy's here. And wait, here's a TNT! Dude, he's a TNT! He can't even use it because of the water. He can't even use it because of the water. What? What?
Oh, look at this.
Who's the
Away
top
they
of
go
the
again.
He said. Wait, you he had so much loot on it.
That's
Swear,
where
he
any
had
chance
4
of anything
diamonds, like,
developing
What is he
disappears.
doing? Dude, he thought he could just come in and TNT, but I planned ahead, bro. The leader was genius.
It's trash. He's listening to how trash he is. Like, it's a healing.
No sign of stopping yet.
Who has a bow?
Oh, that's really well cut out. Getting closer. And that's where it ends.
He's a bit like an idiot. Just like they jumped up. Blocking others with me.
You can't just leave our bed defense, dude.
Had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
They don't even care.
Played towards the edge of the penalty area. An idea that was easy to read.
Yeah, they've made it too easy to win it back there.
Just like,
I have more TNT. I have more TNT.
they have a bow, they have freaking 4 fireballs, they have like all this random junk that we care about. Like, all this stuff.
These departments.
Well read to gain possession.
You just have to wait. Just fight Skippy and have him go back to your base. Kill Jude Lux.
You know how that is?
It's all gone a bit schoolyard.
He's so trash. He's so trash.
Real Embolo.
Make sure
Want to go a long way with this. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore.
These people charge
Still not dealt with.
Let's see.
least expected. Watch this, watch this.
That whistle brings the first
Oh my god, you know, the epic.
Let's do it in our base.
It's on the base, guys. I need to buy a
And
pickaxe.
the second half is underway.
It's in the mission.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Jude Love here.
Nicely won to see off the threat.
See if JC saw this.
You can kill Skipper now.
Push it out. No.
Just don't die.
Embolo. Well, a cynical foul, no question. Zachariah. The whistle goes, and it's going to be a penalty.
If he's in our base, but I'm supposed to go to a different base, buy the trap so he gets mobilized and then one of those fights.
We can't, yeah. I tried it, look at that. You can't buy traps. Wait, but there's a healing water on our base. It's actually a good idea to
Does
go
it charge from the spot?
I don't know right here.
And finally scored the tactics home.
So the lead now 4-0 as the game restarts.
Now, how on earth do you lose a 2v1 round?
Okay, you have dice, sir, you have better.
I'm coming to that surrounding iron. I think you could be schizophrenic because you
Had to make the keeper work hard for
I
that.
just used my big 10 billion IQ trapper brain and I popped Invisalign because I knew you guys would think, oh, he's on our island.
Dude, we're so scared.
And maybe not the best idea to go for the blast. Accuracy sacrificed for power.
If I try.
Did you blind this try?
Yeah, I think he's enrolled in that.
Okay, I see that. I'm gonna like be shifting and be fighting.
Face.
Hey, buddy! It's gonna be combo! Yeah!
Kill you?
Yes!
Dude,
You better have
It's like better CPS or something like that. They're just like immediately rushing. I think they are.
That's who he was. They can go to bed and those pumping bids and I'm going to expect because it's so early to get.
Okay.
I'm going to say, I'm not even trying to look so early. It's so early that we next day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go what pick, and then that's it. Okay, when do we pop it? Okay, we go mid, and then we just pop it? Okay, do it now. Okay.
Just gotta fall for a trap, it's not stupid.
Yeah.
It's like playing the trap already.
The hard work pays off. They've won the ball.
We have to go quick, because I think it's over now.
30 seconds.
Okay, he has the trap. You see this thing they built?
Yeah.
That's the trap.
Take that.
Closed it down well. Nicely played. Tricky attempt. Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Just about able to get fingertips to it. And a corner to come.
Wait, if I buy a bridge egg and I hit them, can it like collide them and like make them like fall off? Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Close.
They probably have explosions and everything like that.
The only thing is running for instruction. You just keep going.
Okay, yeah. I'm like looking at them, they don't even know. Okay, they're still there, they have mid. They also have an invis. They're just getting here. They're just looking at me. I mean, Jude mids. And that's me.
Lucky to get away with that one.
Does Jude have like a gas thing they can see an invis?
Let's go.
I'm popping in this too.
So low, they're both so low. No. Should have had you like climb on the board.
Who's lower?
Ball stands gratefully received.
But just keep it there, Just keep it there. Got it right, that's fine. There. Keep it there. Maybe that's good enough.
And they've snuffed out the threat. That really was an important bit of play.
Let's get in. Sorry.
Granit Xhaka.
I'm like on the way, I'm like right in.
A big area to progress into here.
What?
Just
So, it's on here.
Here.
And the sort of day supporters dream of and will savour for a long, long time. And on we go again with the gap now a full 5-0.
He's just much help, dude.
He's so key, bro.
You should have waited. I'm sorry.
Dude, if Skeppy solos us right now, it might be the worst Becky.
This is every day on stream, man. It's here, bitch.
What a chance here.
He's getting more.
Oh dear, it's a miss. It's an error they won't want to see again. Well, he's been key today, but the manager now making a change.
What even is this?
And it's cleared away from goal.
What the hell, bro? You're so fast.
Pass is incomplete. Nicely won.
I have 8 goals. You want me to give you something big in there?
That was on the base. He's in those.
So,
He's in those. He's fucking
Yes.
this has to be. Solid defending, it's away.
He's one for you. He's one for you.
And he's not.
He's in here.
He's walked off and
Oh,
killed me.
superb save. He's done so well to keep that out.
I'm so far. I'm moving so far.
Edin Dzeko.
2-2 down in the final.
They come away with the ball. Could be a chance to break here. Now, this has to be.
Non-Bedwars players versus Bedwars player and Trapper. And we're just 2 nons. That's just too anything. We're just
In
too
the right position to cut out the pass.
I see them. Okay, they're like to our right. Like, not right of us. You get that inside.
It gets better and better.
So
An
it's now.
absolutely rampant
Not giving
display.
it
There's no
Yeah,
stalling
can
them in this
bubble.
kind of
Your
move.
shot is so bad. I feel like
Ball rolling again, and if there were any doubts,
So he's
they're
TNT.
surely settled now.
Why does he TNT? Like, see, like, he can't TNT because we have water.
And we've entered the final 5.
it's 2v2.
Wait. Okay. Go to the right of the lily pad, maybe. Wait. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Closed it down well.
insane, bro.
Get it off, yeah.
Okay, do we push on?
Just needs the composure now.
Yeah, you forgot you
Went for it, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just wide. Both about to come on.
First news lost.
Found a way through. He's missed the target.
Yeah, has to hit the target if he's going for power.
And I'm going to make it really annoying. They sit really high in the sky.
They reject? Or they just...
Player two,
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I'll do it on 1 health.
Oh, it's a goal, and it was really nicely finished.
7-0, 5 scores.
I need to get that off, bro.
And the game comes to an end.
I like when you
That's
pass.
the win they came to see.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent.
But even get a bridge egg. You need an emerald. They really use an emerald for that.
I am...
Yeah, one
far
not.
away, but I can rush them
Want to
now
put
soon
a
if you want.
I see you.
The hell? Let's do that.
So I can get to you quicker?
I have a bridge egg, I have invis, and I have a fireball. And I have 2 gaps, and I have iron sword, iron. This is their final push.
I have this, I have that, I have this, and I have that.
I
I have 3 emeralds also, dude. What if I make something too? I can't get
A contest that carries with it plenty of significance for the two. It is a time for clarity on the pitch and, of course, composure. Derek Ray at the microphone, and next to me here on the gantry,
and then
Sid Smith. Thoroughly looking forward to this high-level contest on the big stage.
Okay, I think
It's Brazil versus Haiti.
towards me at this point. I
These
can't.
matches are always about composure and clarity. Just
Yeah,
making
you know,
sure
do
you
that.
get the basics
Like you
right
said,
under pressure. Strong, disciplined
See,
performance.
when you listen
That's
to
the foundation for everything that follows.
And it's gone behind for the corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Fired against the crossbar. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Trying to build the head of steam. Another corner it'll be.
Yeah, throw it.
Well, still a threat. And the decision offside here.
He just thinks it's me.
In a decent position now. Looks more than decent. And much to his disappointment, couldn't direct it on target.
He should have taken the lead there, and what a good start that would have been.
I couldn't get a way in there. I didn't know I was there. Chulo maybe has the best headset in the line or something.
Not made it this routine, but read it well.
Failed you. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Jean-Vic now bent
So
down.
bad. This is gonna be so much.
That is, I get an emerald to the base.
Now with
He's a
Guimaraes.
compass. He's a split. He has a compass that he bought that wants to track
Might be
you.
a chance here.
Yeah, you have to pay for it.
And
Pay
there
for
we
it.
go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And the goal against like Vinicius Julian is so good. He managed to get a lot of power on it, and the keeper couldn't do much about that.
Successful intervention, winning the ball back.
It's this guy,
Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
They're killing the two.
I feel bad.
Here we can see it again, and this is what he's capable of given.
Welcome back, guys. Literally, as of maybe a couple seconds ago, we already hit 1,000 subscribers. He's an actual dedicated content channel.
It's a wonderful solo
Very
effort,
excited. It looks fantastic on the main page. Love to see it. Go check it out. Again, if you haven't seen all of our Collect Everything stuff, over to this dedicated channel. The first video already has 13 views, which is crazy. And we're going to get to the monetization point at some point, but we're already at 1,000 subscribers, so that was checked off. We just need the watch hours to actually go through. And right now, we're at 112, so head on over there. Get yourself into the playlist, watch through the new videos as they come out. As we said in the previous video, there's 3 videos coming out every single day. So go check it out. Also, hello Collect Everything channel. You're going to see this in like a couple weeks. So we decided to catch up and have things synced across. But until then, we're going to be flipping back and forth between the two channels. So yeah, here we go, guys. The time has come for us to do our thing. The time has come for these 3 to get a use. We need to figure out where we're gonna go with these. I'm thinking I know where we should go. Ooh, okay, only have one of those. That's good to know. I also have some random stuff. I probably should have organized this between episodes. I literally didn't do anything between episodes. So.
He's in behind.
Single egg. As I organize all my stuff. Okay, the goal today. What's the goal today? The goal today: defeat the Wither in 20 minutes. Which is gonna be fun. We should be able to do it. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to do it. We're gonna put those in there. Put it in there. And then I've got coal that can go there. Just cooking. There's some food and some meat in there. Okay. Well, let's sleep, and then let's grab some sand, and then we can actually fuck with her. Let's fucking do it. Running out of turnaround. So make sure I also want to do it legitimately. I don't want to do the underground tunnel thing that I've done before. I didn't want to do that for this one. So we're going to do this legitimately this time. We're going to do it as an actual Wither fight. I might do it over on this side of this mountain. Do it like over there, maybe? So maybe I don't go there. Maybe we go... We could try to go to those plains over there. Let's do that. Go to the plains. It's far over there. Maybe there will be mobs to distract it or something. Oh, angry guy. Hello. Let's deal with you, shall we?
You can't really allow space like that.
That's right. Okay, now I need to find soil, which I think there's some this way.
He's driven in the corner.
Down and around. Across this big open area.
Gifting away possession.
I think there's sometimes soul sand around the edges of things. Ah, here we go. Okay. I'm just going to have a bunch of it so I don't forget to have some later. Getting shot. Skeleton. Excuse me, sir. Please don't do that. Please.
Corner to Brazil, and maybe an opportunity for them to make it look even better.
G'day. Grabbing all this.
The delivery.
We should be plenty for uses today and for the future. I thought it was that guy. It was just me digging a block out of anything. So safe. Okay. Wait, go. The cat is... Hello, cat. Hello, child. Where? No, going this way. Gotta make it home.
Well, he's given us away. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Only 1 minute added on at the end.
Keep the soul sand on me, might as well, and just go for it, because we only have 16 minutes. In theory, it should be a good amount of time to be able to do this. But this seems like a good opening. That's what we're going to do. Just going to do that. Alright, I have... You know what? I don't have the stuff for this. I really should have grabbed a couple other things real quick. Golden apple. I'm going to grab an enchanted golden apple just in case. I'm going to refill my food. I just got to do it. I just got to grab stuff and do it. We can do this. We can accomplish some craziness here today. Food. We're still there. Golden apples. We're going to go through these. Took them down just in case.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition
Just in case, and we should be pretty geared up for this. I think we're going to be pretty solid. So, we're going to catch a point on 15 minutes early. And I'm trying to be kicked in the middle of trying to defeat the winner.
Well, the keeper has to pay the price for that mistake.
Yes, sloppy there. At least they've got time to
This
recover.
big open plains area. To see if we can defeat the weather. This is going to be the first time I've defeated the weather legitimately in a while.
Vinicius Junior.
It could be kind of interesting. It could be kind of fun.
Pressing like that will help the
Put
cause.
him at the top of this hill.
Well, that challenge was far from clean.
Oh, you know what, too? We should probably make sure he kills a couple of these mobs before...
Vinicius!
Right here.
But hang
Okay.
on, the flag is up,
Whether
and the
it's
keeper can breathe a big sigh of
achieved, I'm just going to fly a little bit away so he doesn't go for me first, and then we're going to see here what goes on.
And the flag has gone up.
Well,
We just
you've
kill a
got to
couple of
be
those so we can
very
grab
alive
whatever
inside
else.
the box. Always keep moving.
Perfect.
And he just got caught ball watching.
Perfect. Okay, for the rose. Selected.
What can he do with it now? That's a useful cross.
It's crazy.
And it's opening up. Squandering the chance. Good heavens.
Well, he's got to score that. It's a huge opportunity to equalise.
Guimarães. Neymar. He's broken free. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending.
Oh, he reacted so well to the danger. He stopped an almost certain goal.
Diego.
You know what? That actually was not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Vinicius
15
Junior.
minutes.
Massive opportunity
Okay.
here.
Sick. That's great. That's,
Chance to break.
I'm withered. Still. Please stop. 22 seconds. Jeez. Jeez.
Oh, the threat is there.
Okay, we got a bunch of wither roses. So that's
Oh, this could be
pretty
menacing.
nice. Contest here. Dude.
Intelligent defending.
Wither is insane. Oh, Mark's like this. I missed one down there. When did you get 5 total? Nice. Feels pretty good. It's a good chunk of wither roses. I'm looking for more. Just mob drops
To
in
the
general.
goalkeeper.
I think that was pretty much it. Sick. Feels good. We did it. We accomplished it. And now, the wither is checked off. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Excellent finishing there for all to see.
Well, here it is.
Okay, so that's done.
No.
We've done it. We did it. So now, it's beacon time.
Goal. They keep the ball moving. One and two touch passing.
Just gonna fly
And it's
home.
a calm finish at the
Yeah,
end.
we're like a beacon. We gotta get the, I think there's a beacon
That is
advancement.
a magnificent run. Decent looking
The beacon, I
pass.
think. I missed that. That was
Losing the
terrible.
ball there.
Yeah, you can see they're
We're
a
gonna be
really
good.
well-coached side, can't you?
We're gonna be good here. So I got the totem. I was a little bit closer to death than thought I was gonna lose. Yikes. Okay, those are all in here. Sick. Okay, so now we need.
That's
That's
defensive
right.
pressure.
So,
High up the pitch.
beacon is glass obsidian. Boom.
Just
Boom.
have to make sure they
Boom.
don't
Boom.
get caught on the
The beacon.
counter-attack.
And now I gotta figure out what the heck blocks of it. I don't think I have. I don't think I have enough. No,
Really
not
well,
even
you've got
near
to
enough
say.
blocks for
Well, didn't go to plan
that.
in the
Okay,
end.
so we're just gonna do a little small beacon out here. I
Showing
think.
the importance of wind.
Should we do this? And that's what we're gonna do. That's our big. Bring home the beacon.
Let up on the pressing front.
That's what we're gonna do. Do I have?
Mateus Cunha. He's in here.
Load up an effect onto this guy. Haste, probably. Speed and haste. I've not speed. I've not collected speed yet. And I have not collected haste yet, right? Yeah, so here's haste. Haste is nice. I feel like speed is probably better here, though. Since we're... some speed, because that seems kind of convenient for the base. So we're going to do that. Sync. And now we're good. We've done the beacon. We've done the beacon part of the episode. Beacon part is done. That's freaking awesome. That's amazing, honestly. Okay. A general idea of what I wanted to do for dyes. So, dyes are elusive. Seeing as we need a lot of dyes, I'm thinking about designing a dye farm that is able to collect every dye. Dyes Wither Rose is probably the best way to do that. But yeah, I need to figure out how we're going to do that. So, probably need some crafters, probably needs some other stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Let me grab a book and write down This way is that but you do feel that is that. I can just do a little more. Let's just set up here. I haven't collected this apparently. Okay, so red. We need to get the dyes. Red, rose, bush. Over it comes. That's easy. Orange, yellow, vine, green, cyan, light blue, purple, magenta, pink. I think that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and then it's brown, black, light, or no, gray. Light, grey, and white. So white's easy because it's bone meal.
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes.
Light grey is a flower, but that's also black and white together. It's just regular grey. Black and 2 white together, I think, is grey. Red, orange, yellow. Right? Did I get them all? I can't tell if I missed any. Okay, red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, pink, brown, black, yellows. Okay, so that should be correct. That should be correct. So I need to figure out how to get all of these. Certain ones have plants that we can bone meal, which means that's fine. Rosebush can be bone meal. Sunflower can be bone mealed. A lot of these would be bone meals. So I'm realizing. Cactus grows on its own. Wildflowers, there's this guy. But yellow is already yellow. It's interesting. There's a couple more 2 tall flowers that I can be working on that I think are in the forest over here.
They won't be going any further. Nicely won.
Let's see if I can see any. Can we spot any? We could do a flower farm for blue. So that's because that could work pretty well. Flower forest, which I did at some point, that could actually be kind of cool too.
Could lead to something.
Because then we've done the farm and the flower forest. And there's rose bushes that I already have.
It's the timing, isn't it? It's a critical part of defending that. Brilliant.
Okay, interesting.
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
No, they're 2 tall. Here we go. Here we go. Peonies are like pink, right? Peonies are pink. So this is the other one, this magenta, I'm pretty sure.
Terrific bit of
What's the other one? It's one more 2 tall flower that I can bone that should give me the other one. I see any of them anywhere. I don't see any of this. There's a lot of blue up here. It may be worth it to go. If I'm in a meadow, maybe it will go me on blue pretty easily. So that's good. Oh, I think that's them. Yeah, that's them. I think this is magenta down here, right? This is magenta. Magenta, yep. Okay, so these are all checked off. Orange yellow is sunflower. Cyan light blue, so magenta is flower, I forget what they're called. Pink is a flower. Brown is the cocoa beans. I think that's correct. Blue, flower, question mark. Light blue would be crafted. So I'm going to definitely be using crafters in this, which is actually kind of fun. I kind of like the idea of using crafters for this. So auto-crafting some stuff neat. Okay, purple can be crafted. Red plus blue. I just do all caps. Red plus blue. Light blue is blue plus white. Cyan is green plus blue. Green is cactus. Lime is, I think, white and green, right? Plus white. Orange, red, plus yellow. It's yellow. Black is hard. I could do a squid farm. Gray is white. Light gray is white plus white, I think. I think that's correct. We're check. So this is all really good. Cactus needs to be smelted first, and then yeah, interesting. This could work. I may just need to do. I really gotta think through how I'm gonna do this. This is definitely gonna take some off-camera processing. Okay, let's see if I have a black plus 2 white. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, white dye. Do this. I guess I didn't need to do the rest for that, but gray and light gray. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, gray makes sense. Light gray makes sense. I'm just collecting these now. Okay, that's it. I need these guys to stay double talls. So then I can oatmeal these guys. Watch this. We can just get more of these guys out of there. This will auto-craft into yellow dye. I've like split out a lot of these a little bit. It's like somehow split out the resulting crafted recipes for this. I'm really going to sit down and think through how to do this, because I don't fully know what all of those recipes are going to turn into. I could try to do Wither Farm. Wither Farm seems really tough. I think I'm more so going to... get these in here. I think I'm more so going to lean on these guys, and maybe I just have to go specifically either to a Wither Farm or to an Ink Farm for black dye. Curious. Let's do a little more research here, shall we? More research. We got 2 minutes. We're going to do a little more research on this. If you guys have ideas for how we can specifically craft or obtain certain dyes easily, then let me know. Sniffer still isn't grown up. It's fine. So this area here looks like it's a... This is all blue flowers in this area, right? So in theory, if I'm spawning this in, it should be... It's probably yellow and blue. So it spawns wildflowers too. Which I actually don't know if it does. We may just need to build a farm here. It does spawn wildflowers. So this could be spawning yellow as well. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have plenty of yellow. Yellow is not a problem. Yellow is not a problem. Blue is also not too bad. Okay, so if we do this over here, we'll get yellow blue. Let's use here. We might also get these guys, which are what? What are you? You're light gray. Oh, light gray's not bad either. Okay, light gray's not too bad either. Interesting. Okay, so then if we just focus on this little area, get blue and light gray and white, those are all checked off. We easily have pink, we easily have magenta, blue and red is that guy.
And the second half gets going.
Yeah, it could be sunflower. Green is cactus. Cactus farm is going to be huge. So we're going to have to set up a couple farms. White is bones. Okay. Or white. White can come from other things too, right? Where else does white dye come from? Minecraft Wiki. We got 30 seconds. White dye. Or Lily of the Valley. That's pretty much it, though, so it'd be bones. We probably want bones. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's only
Probably bones.
Not only his
I just have to feed those in. Yeah, just have to feed those in, because I got bone blocks. Interesting. That's hard to do. Wait, to get a skeleton farm. That's hard to do. Okay, well, okay, that's fine. We've done some research. We know what we're doing. All that being said, go subscribe to the Collect Everything channel. Appreciate the 1,000 subscribers on there. Already feels good. Yeah, go check out the previous video on this side. I'm still playing the wrong way. Previous video, play the 12 things. Go catch up. Go play the playlist on the new channel, because that'll get some watch hours. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time. We'll figure out this design. It's going to be good. Bye.
Whoa! My hair's weird. Wanted is done very well, and people behind it are funny as well. With the handful of times I've interacted with Marcus, he is a good dude. I agree with you. When I was in like early episodes, when they first started doing this, I was like, these videos are great. So high production, so well done. I've seen like a million views in some cases, or maybe like 700,000. And it's like, is this even viable? I know a little bit about back end, how much money they're spending on the episodes and stuff. And I'm like, is this really ever going to grow to the degree that, you know, this isn't just going to be hemorrhaging money? Is this really a small investment? But it's probably working out. This channel has definitely been the sponsors. Isn't that like, you guys before about the economics of YouTube? Because some channels are just entirely run by getting a huge sponsor. Like, they'll make a one-off video that is amazing, and they won't release it until they have a sponsor that will pay them enough for it to be worth it. Basically, my channel, if I tallied up all of my revenue sources, memberships, YouTube live stream, Twitch live stream, sponsorships, I'd say 60% of what I make in a month, maybe more, 70% maybe, is just ads on my YouTube videos. Because that's my model. My business model is to release bigger videos that get a lot of views, and in between small videos that don't do as well, but they kind of keep things engaged. February is always my worst month every year, and I hate being in it because it just makes me sad. Channel's still building up. Why is February the worst month? I don't know definitively, but my theory is that most people on YouTube take time off during January because it's the lowest ad revenue. And so everyone comes back in February, or they don't release their videos in January because they have the low ad revenue, but then they release them in February. So February becomes overly competitive. All in all, I'm doing quite well this February. Like, the last couple of Februaries, I've dipped down for like 5 million views in the month. I'm currently sitting at 7.8. It's surprised to see its review did as well as it did. I'm actually curious what the engagement rate is on that. Like, a very long video like that doesn't need high engagement to be successful. So only 40,000 people got like close to the end, I think. Like 40,000 people watching a 2-hour video is a lot. It's a small audience here. What do you guys think that video made? 223,000 views. The video is 3 hours long. It's just incredibly close, like just immediately. Hours. No. This long. The insane amount of effort that went into making it. Like, it's, I could probably pay the editor a little bit extra or something, because it's just like production problems. I have 2 people working on it. So it's definitely not a video I'm making money on. Like, I'm successful enough that the money isn't what I'm going for. It's the content. And I'm just trying to get out as much as I feasibly can to keep people engaged. Because every little bit of content is advertisement for my other content that can lead to other views and stuff, right? Is it scary to be 70% dependent on ad revenue on YouTube? Why not bring in outside sponsors? Oh, I do. But when you release videos of
differing view amounts, and those views are not amazingly huge. It's hard to get consistent sponsors. Sponsors for it. This is what I have. Releasing a lot of videos rather than having just huge spectacle one individual videos. It's not good for sponsors, but it is good for admin. Right? There were some years there where I got, like around 2020, 2021, my strongest years, within COVID years, I did do a lot better. Well, COVID just after COVID, like I did better with sponsors. But one of the problems these days is that while the algorithm still does favor new videos, it doesn't favor it as much as it used to. And as well, the more content that I produce, more I'm competing with my own content for views. If you just take any random episode of Pacifist, look how crazy this is. Episode 20 has under 1 million views. It's the episode with the Among Us stuff. But I mean, like, this is my least successful Pacifist episode, and I still get views on playlists and stuff. So the people who could be watching my new videos are watching episode 20 of Pacifist. But that's a good comparison, actually. See, that video made about the same amount of money as the Saints Row video in 5 years. Reload Pacifist in 1 long year. I could do that, but I still think it's more valuable for me right now to keep them all as individual videos. There was a period where I was trying to get all the footage from Pacifist to remake all the episodes, like actually have the timelines and stuff. I realized it's not feasible. Like, I'm not trying. It just would drive me crazy, and I have the time. But you compilation videos that are out of context. The context is my least successful series. I really should get it. I love it, but it's just not good for the YouTube channel, and people aren't interested.
If you ignore the age of all the old stuff, it's brand new content to watch.
The thing is, to anyone who hasn't seen it is brand new. The goal of my channel was always to make a large back catalogue of stuff that people can watch at any time. I've upped the amount of shorts I've been releasing to the degree that I'm actually losing money on shorts. And I'm losing money on the weekly update stuff as well. But having that stuff for all the platforms and being able to keep myself abreast of the goings on of the news and stuff without having to be on Twitter myself, I really enjoy the value I get from that series. And I think we can continue to refine it as we move into GTA 6 and stuff. Like, it's a good trial thing for a lot of different things. I deleted a lot of videos. Everything made before
How to make ISO speed in FC26. How to make ISO speed in FC26. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, because my videos coming out every single day. Let's get right into the video. This is the face template you're going to want to use. These are the skins. How to make ISO speed in FC26. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, because I have videos coming out every single day. Let's get right into the video. This is the face template you're going to want to use. These are the skin settings.
God, what does she want? Hello?
Oh, hello, darling. You
Hi.
alright?
Yeah, I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Are you? Well, your food's up here, darling.
Oh, I won't be long.
Alright, don't be too long. I'm busy, your little self.
It's not even a word.
Love ya.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Every single day. Let's get right into the video. This is the face template you're going to want to use. These are the skin settings. Every single day. Let's get right into the video. This is the face template you're going to want to use. These are the skin settings.
Not really. Skin surface too. Right. That. Freckles. None.
These are the hair settings. These are the skin settings.
Go on.
These are the hair settings.
Boom. Hairstyle 100. What? Eyebrows. 201. Action. Large. New feature of that.
Now open Sculpt.
Stop.
Make sure Free Sculpt is off and Advanced Sculpt is on. And let's Now open Sculpt. Make sure Free
And it's got.
Sculpt is off and Advanced. Sculpt is on, and let's get right into the settings.
And it's got. Go.
Now open Sculpt. Make sure Free Sculpt is off and Advanced Sculpt is on, and let's get right into the settings.
Head lifting. Skull. Melee 30. Down 30. Neutral 50. Round 100. Shift left 50. Scope fan. No. 70. Down is 10. Back 10 as well. Neutral is 55. Shift left is 50. Go back. No. Slash 10. Down will be 90. Shift left 50. Alright, what about round? Oh, one Dangler. Here we go. I missed that. Nice. 90 as well. Welcome to Channel. See me. Nice 50 as well. Temples. Ooh. Mallow Biden. I'll be on 30. Down up. 90. Back forward. Maybe 10. Round angular. 10. Go. I did that already. Oh,
Right into the settings.
oh forehead. Yeah. Forehead. No. Not that one. 45. Back forward. Back forward. That would be 35. Neutral up. 0. Yeah. Round down. Yeah. 30. If that fridge for 50. Lower forehead. Maybe 10. Down up. 50. Back forward. 30. And angular. 30 as well.
How to make eye show speed in FC26. Right.
Forehead right. Asian up and off. Okay. Forehead, and no other exchange. I've done the forehead. Oh, barrage for going. Now I've widened. I mean, 99, yeah. 48. Not 44. That's, you don't keep that the same. Eyebrow center. Now I widen. And until that one. Down 10. Back forward. 50. Round angular. 10. Shift left, shift 50. Eyebrows outside top. That'll be 10. Down up. 90. Back forward. 50. Round angular. 90. Eyes now. Okay. Down 30. Up, down 20. Back forward would be 90. Largest one. 10. Eye sockets next. Now I widen. That'll be 90. Down up. 10. Back forward. 70 large. Good. Oh shit. Oh. Is nice. Okay. Now I 15 on that one. Down up. 15 on that one as well. Back, forward. 15. Larger, smaller. 50. Shift left, shift right. 50. Not an issue. Oh, Nage, mate. Nage. No way for them. 80 on that one. Down up. 90 on that one. Back, forward. 50. Round angular. 10. Shift left, shift right. 50. Nose bridge side. 90 on that one. Down up would be 15. Back, forward. 10. Round angular. Ooh, round angular would be 10. Nage bridge center. Now I've like 90. Down up 90 as well. Go forward 80. Round angular 90. Shift left, shift right. 50. Nose bridge upper. No. 90 on that one. Down up 15. Back and forward 60. Round angular 100. And shift left, shift right. 15. Yeah, done those. Cheek snatched. $40 is the first one. And then it's 90. 60. Then it's 109. There we go. Gigi Barnum. Mouth. No, violin. 80. Down, up. 50. Back, forward. 100. Round, angular. 50. Shift left, shift right. 50 is wrong. Here we go on this one. Mouth outside top. No way for them. 20. Down, up. 9. 90. Back, forward. 45. Round, angular. 50. Next. Mouth. Teeth, next. Upper teeth, here we go. 100 on that. Down. Upper teeth. Chin, right. 35, down, up. 60. Back, forward. 45. Round, angular. 100. And shift left, shift right. 50. There you go. upper chin. Here we go. 20. Down, up, repeating. 15. Back, forward. 90. And yeah. 80. Shift left, shift right. 15. Sure. Okay. Ich höre mich dann. Sure. Now I widen. 25. Down, up. 0. Back, forward. 10. Round, angular. 100. Okay, jaw top. Now I widen. 40. Down, up. 70. Back, forward. 90. 80. Okay, jaw bottom. Now I widen 5. Down, up. 60. Back, forward. 50. Round, angular. 0.
Last thing, this is the right neck, eye color, and teeth. Last thing, this is the right neck, eye color, and teeth.
There we go, you just do that.
And that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe for more because I have videos coming out every single day.
Peace. Well,
What? Yeah. Was I should speed 21st January. Okay. 2005. Taco. Combining the like a lot. 5 for 8. I should speed is one of these.
James?
What?
You got to eat this quickly. Like you got to eat it now. It's potatoes. We've only got 30 minutes until you go.
Go where?
You're going out.
Am I?
Birthday.
I didn't get told. Close the door.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and a warm welcome from the Johan Cruyff Arena here in Amsterdam, the stadium built back in the early 90s. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me is the former England winger, attacker Sue Smith. And what we have coming up for you is the group stage opener in the European Continental Shield. It's Oldham Athletic, and they take on Volendam.
Yeah, well, they've done lots of training coming into today, but there's nothing like being back on the pitch. I'm sure that both sides will be a little bit rusty, but hopefully we get a good game.
Chance here. Still could be dangerous. And problem solved for now. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Henk Veerman. Payne. Good use of the ball. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But nothing comes of it. fighter here. Can they forge ahead? And snuffed out the danger immediately.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
What can they do from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Henk Veerman. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, snuffed out the threat. And cutting it out. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Could play it in. That's a good-looking pass. Can they take the lead?
Yeah, nice, but just need a bit more now, don't they?
I'll finish this game up. Yeah.
And the attack fizzling out.
I've got David John.
To think about.
Okay.
Taylor. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. High pressing and good high pressing. Could be a chance. Oh, still danger here. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, might be. Unable to get a body in the way. That is a magnificent run. Perfect challenge. And quick thinking defensively.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Running it. Not the pass he had in mind. Now a decent position. High tempo football. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle. Winner must take the lead here. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Oh, it started off so well, just couldn't finish it off.
It's with Taylor. Tom Conlon. Can they make this count? I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes. So into the second half with these two sides locked together. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Perfect tackle. Oh, what an opportunity. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Let's go speed. Let's go speed. Let's go.
So underway again here, and with that goal, the challenge has been thrown down. Payne. Really good interception. So much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
I think this is a really good bit of business. The club must be delighted. He's going to bring a lot to the squad, and I'm sure we're going to see that from the off.
Well, quite simply, that is... Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face. Forwards. Well, the cross came over and a real need to get rid of the ball here. Oh, it wasn't the best of challenges. Oh, that's splendid play. Very quick thinking there. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And he read it well. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Well read to win possession back. Oh, the threat is there. Well, this could really help the cause. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Fairman. Might be a chance here. And that is 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. Interesting pass. To snuff out the danger. And he's in an offside position. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. And giving it away. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And possibilities here. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Must be. Well, still danger. And in. And the second time of asking. Just what was required. Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. 10 minutes to go. Payne. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Losing possession. Henk Veerman. And that's a super ball over the top. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, a splendid individual performance, but manager-elect.